good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to my channel. My name is Dan. If you're new here, I ask that you'd please subscribe, ring the little bell icon to be notified when I upload a new video. Give me a thumbs up or thumbs down, depending on what you think of my content. Share my videos on your other social media platforms. Help me to get the word out. As we go into this weekend, Memorial Day weekend, I think we all need to take the time to stop and look back on the history of this country and thank God for the men and women that have fought and died and given so much to protect our freedoms and our liberties. You know, a lot of people don't even bother to think about what this holiday actually is for. You know, they just look at it as, hey, I get an extra day off work, let's barbecue. You know, it's the unofficial beginning of summer, you know, and all of that stuff. But how many of them take time to actually stop and thank a veteran? You know, thank, you know, the people, you know, give a prayer for the people who have lost their lives defending our country. Our society right now is in great peril of losing many of these freedoms that we have, and you know, it's a real shame because these men and women gave their lives to protect our way of lives, and there are so many in this country that are trying to undermine what they gave their lives for. They do not respect the military. They do not respect the men and women that have died to give them the right to be able to bitch and complain about everything. I have many family members that have served in the military, from my great-grandparents to my grandparents to aunts and uncles. My brother was a Marine, and then I've got a couple of nephews that served, one in the Navy and one in the Army. One of them is actually still in the reserves now. I myself tried to join the Marine Corps. I was pre-enrolled to go into the Marine Corps after high school, but I had a car accident shortly before I was to go in and had to have surgery on my back, which wound up disqualifying me from service. So instead I went and I took training to become a security contractor overseas, and I served alongside these men and women overseas, and they were great people. I mean, you know, I love each and every person that serves in our military. They have my utmost respect. I've seen what they go through. I've been alongside of them many a time when I was overseas. So I have the most profound respect for what they do. You know, now if the woke society has their way about it, they are looking to change our military, and this administration is looking to do it as well. They are trying to weed out the true patriots, those that believe in honor and believe that our freedom is worth fighting for, and that our flag stands for something more than just some cloth waving in the wind. Okay, they want to bring their woke values to our military, and they've been forcing the retirement of many of our soldiers and that have been in there for a while, and actually believe in the way that this country was founded and the way that it, you know, the freedoms that we enjoy, I should say. But you know, they're wanting. I have no problem with gays serving in the military. Honestly, I don't. I've known a lot of soldiers that were homosexual, and it never bothered me. Your sexuality doesn't define whether or not you're patriotic or whether or not you will lay down your life for fellow soldiers, So I don't give a shit about what your sexuality is. That is not what I'm talking about here. I'm talking about the woke values where they don't really believe in the principles that this country was founded upon. They believe that this country is racist, and they want to change it from within. But they're wanting to bring in soldiers that are not would just follow orders, and that wouldn't have a problem turning on the American citizens. That they would disregard their oath to the service, and just obey orders. You I recently read a article about a female drill sergeant that was busted down in rank because of doing her job. Okay, she was training a bunch of new recruits, and one of her recruits was falling behind, and she had did what any drill sergeant would do. She got up in the woman's face and you know tore into her, but I mean, she didn't hurt her other than her feelings. She didn't touch her or nothing like that. But because she made one of the female recruits cry, and she refused to lighten up on the recruits and go easy on them, they busted her down in rank. You know, I think it's despicable. If you are so weak that you are going to cry because somebody gets up in your face and yells at you, you do not belong in the military. It's that simple. Because if you can't handle that, you are not going to be able to handle the stress of a combat situation. Okay? We don't need those kind of people in our military. We need people of honor, people that are not afraid to stand up and say, here I am, let's do this. We need real men and women, not woke people. Okay, I have the utmost respect for anyone that serves in our military that puts their lives on the line to protect the freedoms of the American people. I do not want to see our military become woke. I want our military to project strength across the world like it always has. You look at our recruiting commercials now for the military, and oh my God, it's like they have gone full retard. I mean, they're pushing weakness instead of strength. They're talking about join the military and help to fight oppression in America. Okay, whoa, wait a minute. Okay, so you're basically telling them that they will be fighting with American citizens, not fighting overseas with our enemies. You're telling these people that they would be fighting against their own people. No. Okay, you look at other, Native and Devout did a video on this the other day where he showed the recruiting commercials of America versus the recruiting commercials of, China and Russia. And their recruiting commercials are about strength and power and, and all of that. And ours are about catering to the weakest in our society, those that have to have a safe space because they get yelled at. No, they're trying to destroy our country from within, and we need to respect those that came before us, those that gave their lives, that to protect our liberties and our freedoms. We need to stand up and put a stop to this ourselves. We need to honor these people by putting a stop to this. honestly. You know, this weekend I plan on getting together with family, friends. Nobody's going to be wearing a mask. We're going to barbecue. We're going to have a good time. We're going to have some beers. We're going to pay homage to those that have fallen, and to those that have served. And we don't care that the government does not want us to be doing this. Okay, we are not giving up our freedoms that these men and women died for to appease a select few. Okay, we are to celebrate the men and women that died for our freedoms by what? Not celebrating our freedoms? Really? No. Okay, I am going to celebrate my freedoms that these men and women gave their lives for. It's that simple. And when Independence Day rolls around, I am celebrating as well with friends and family, because you are not going to take away my freedoms just because some people think that their safety is more important than my liberty. You know, it's ridiculous. I mean, I salute each and every person that served in the military, and I thank God for those that gave their lives to protect our freedoms. Anyhow, this has been Dan, and I hope that you enjoyed my video. If you have any questions, you can email me. My links to my emails will be down in the description box below, as well as links to support my channel if you'd choose to do so. My P.O. box is in there if you'd like to write me or send me anything. It's there for you to do. But right now, it's all about remembering those that have fallen. So, God bless you each and every one. You all have a good day. Have a safe but happy Memorial Day weekend. Remember those that have served. I will talk to you later. Goodbye.